Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Monica. I like to provide commentary on unethical business practices, and I guess I like to focus on multi-level marketing in particular, but I do sprinkle in some other unethical businesses here and there as well. But because of that, I did just want to add a disclaimer here that this is all based on my opinion along with any kind of research that I also do for these videos. And I do also encourage everyone to do their own research as well. Now, I do suggest that any MLM reps that watch this, you watch my video and my channel in general with an open mind. I am by no means attacking you personally or anything like that. I know a lot of reps, they tend to take it that way, but that's not my goal here or anything like that. My goal is to educate and just comment and provide whatever information I have or just my opinions that I have. So of course, all of my social media will be linked down below as well. And if you hear any noises, it's because I do have my daughter here. She is off camera, but she is over here. So if you hear any weird noises or if you see me looking down, I swear there is something there. My daughter is there. But anyway, without further ado, in today's video, I wanted to talk about how there are MLM reps that are recruiting on LinkedIn. And the reason why this even came up and just even came up as an idea for a video was because one of you had actually sent me a conversation that you had with an MLM rep on LinkedIn itself. So I did want to bring awareness to it. I wanted to kind of show some of you who may stumble across this video and know nothing about MLMs to just kind of see what to look for, because I will give it to this rep. They did a really great job with the way that they worded their pitch and everything. But I thought it was a great video to make because a lot of these MLM companies, they do tend to target college students. And if you're going to be on LinkedIn, it's going to be a professional network of sorts. So if you don't know what LinkedIn is, they were created in 2002. It's kind of like the professional Facebook. It's for you to make connections and for you to network. No pun intended when it comes to network marketing, but there is, the term networking is for more than just MLM companies. So just to get that out of the way, my LinkedIn, I started it on accident back in, oh my goodness, back in 2009, because I had graduated with my bachelor's degree and I was about to go into my master's degree, but I wanted to take a semester off to see if I could find a big girl job, as I was calling it. So my boss at the time had said that you should probably open up a LinkedIn, and there's a reason why I'm telling you guys this story. I swear, there's a reason. But he told me that you should probably open up a LinkedIn because it's professional and it's just part of the workplace and blah, 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 blah. So I did open one up. There is a reason why I'm telling you guys this story, and it is because a lot of times MLM reps, they like to say that anti-MLMers don't focus on anything else, which, I mean, yes, a lot of us, that is the focus, because we aren't just a community of people. This is a movement. This is activism. These are, like I said, it's activism. It's not just us being trolls somewhere or internet haters and all of that. We're part of a very much bigger, bless you, we're part of a much bigger movement, and it's more than just posting reaction videos or the videos that I post here on YouTube. There's a much bigger side to anti-MLM activism. If you guys don't know, the company Black Oxygen Organics, or otherwise known as BOO, was shut down. And that was because of anti-MLM advocates. So it's so much more than just what content creators like myself make here on YouTube or on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's what actually the changes that we make, and reporting, which is another thing. If you ever see anything that is shady or scammy or you want the FTC to know about, report it. Especially if there's income claims, health claims, things that are a danger to society. So if you ever see that, I do always leave the link below to report to the FTC. But anyway, I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent. Going back to LinkedIn and going back to the original reason why I wanted to bring up this job. So the MLM reps always say that we don't focus on anything but multi-level marketing, and there are issues in every other industry as well. Yes, they are correct. I will 100% agree with them. that there are other industries and other companies, even 9-to-5s. Yes, I had 2 very great 9-to-5s. One was better than the other, but they were both really great. And I love them. I loved the people that I worked for. Now we have our own business. So now I do not work for anybody else. I work for myself. So there are good 9-to-5s out there, but there are also bad ones. There are also bad industries besides multi-level marketing. And the company, the boss that got me to open up a LinkedIn account, which I'm actually very thankful for, because thanks to that LinkedIn account, one of the great 9-to-5s that I had, the head of HR actually reached out to me via LinkedIn. So, and I got the job. It was a really great paying job. It was very close to home, and it was just, I liked that job. So LinkedIn is great for certain things like that. But this boss was very, I would say a sexist pig, but I actually like pigs and would like to own a potbelly pig one day. So I don't want to call him a pig because, like I said, I like pigs. We'll just say he was very sexist, and he was just a terrible, terrible man. Because on my first day at the office, I wore pants because I wore, a nice suit, and it was a pantsuit. I felt so good about myself. I felt so official, so professional, and I was like, this is my big girl job. It was for a recruiting agency, go figure. So the job itself and my coworkers and stuff like that, they were great. I love them. But this boss told me, he pulled me into his office. This was day 1. I wasn't even at the office for, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes or so. And he goes, I need to speak with you in the office. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I thought maybe it was just some kind of orientation or signing documents or something like that. No, it was to tell me that the women in the office are not allowed to wear pants. They are to wear skirts. Needless to say, I did not last very long at that job. I was going on interviews during my lunch breaks, and one of those interviews was for one of those Devil Corp companies. So if you have not watched, I have a video on a Devil Corp company. It's an older video, but it is listed. I'll if I remember, I'll link it in the description box below. But yeah, so I showed up to that job, and they were having a party. They were hyping themselves up for the day, which is something that all of these Devil Corp companies do, and everything is very, very calculated. They interview you at a certain time of day, and they make sure that they're hyping everybody around, and so that you can hear it, and so that it seems like a great job. So obviously I did not take the job, because as soon as I walked into that building, something didn't feel right. And I'm glad that I didn't go for it, because they offered a second interview. I am so glad I didn't go, because nope. But now that I got all of that out of the way, there are multiple different articles on LinkedIn that were written by people who are either part of LinkedIn or just our peers, colleagues, whatever. So this isn't like an official article. It's people that are writing it themselves. The one article that I do want to go over is titled Avoiding LinkedIn Scams, and it was written by Mlmer, who is a business development representative, and it was written in October of 2019. So I wanted to read through some of the article just to kind of give you guys an idea that this isn't anything new. This isn't anything revolutionary. These MLM reps are constantly, they're always on there trying to recruit, because eventually when you're on social media, when you're on Facebook, Instagram, eventually people catch on. Eventually they see your profile and they see that you're part of an MLM. Whereas with LinkedIn, it looks a little more professional. So when you get a DM, you think it's something official. You don't automatically think, oh, this is an MLM rep. But anyway, let's get into the article. If I had $1 for every legitimate job offer I received from LinkedIn, I would have exactly $0. Maybe I'm just underqualified and unlucky. I have, however, received lots of messages from people who are expanding their businesses and looking for the right fit in their rapidly expanding financial services or marketing company. And so far, all of them have been proved to be multi-level marketing scams. Upon speaking to my peers about my recent job offers, I discovered that I wasn't alone. Further digging revealed to me that these MLMs prey on students, recent graduates, single moms, and immigrants. vulnerable people who are in desperate need of employment. Often, these organizations will portray themselves as marketing companies or financial services organizations. I've been baited before during my job hunt. After hundreds of job applications, someone messaged me on LinkedIn stating that she and her husband have started an online business and view me as a promising candidate to work for them. After that many applications, even the fact that I was being considered had me ecstatic. It wasn't until a few phone calls and interviews, emotional investment later, that I had discovered that I would have to sell something purely on commission to my friends and family, and I realized that this was an MLM. Exploiting my relationships for financial gain was hardly the glamorous start to my career I had imagined before walking into the interview. I think what the author of this article meant to say there was before walking into the interview. So anyway, since MLMs are becoming increasingly prevalent, especially on LinkedIn, I've made a list of things you should watch out for. Of course, these are the typical things, but let's go over the bullet points here. Someone messages you about a great opportunity that doesn't require much experience, or you are somehow the perfect fit without them having seen your resume. They are constantly selling a dream, promising larger monthly incomes working from home and saying things like, be your own boss, become an entrepreneur, leave the 9-to-5 rat race, etc. They ask you to read The Business of the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki. Yes, that Robert Kiyosaki. Simple Reddit search about the book will reveal that it is used by MLM scammers to pitch network marketing. Employers also don't force you to read a book to be hired anyway. Too eager to meet without giving any details over text, MLM recruiters are intentionally vague over text and rarely give out detailed, relevant answers to your questions. Complex commission structures that make no sense. They make you pay. This payment could be classed as anything: a convenience fee, background check fee, training fee, etc. Since recruiters are masters at manipulation and pressure individuals to pay, you must view the situation objectively by breaking it down to the most basic level. Situation: recruiter wants you to pay $100 out of pocket for a background check so you can join their organization. Breakdown: person who is supposedly going to give you money is asking for it and you feel pressured to give it. Sounds too good to be true. Honestly, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Job hunting can be stressful. After hundreds of unanswered applications, graduates and other applicants let their guard down. MLMs prey on the vulnerable, financially unstable, and naive individuals that come their way. LinkedIn, being a professional platform, makes them look legitimate, making it easier for them to prey on these people while promising jobs and financial freedom. Graduate students view it as a promising career opportunity, while new immigrants and other financially unstable individuals view it as a promising means of income. Unfortunately, most people who get into MLMs lose their money, time, and end up damaging relationships. Now that I've gone over some things about LinkedIn, the article or the post that I found on LinkedIn, let's finally go over the conversation that one of you sent me. So this is the MLM rep. Hey, it's great to be part of your professional network. I trust that you are keeping safe and well. The anti-MLMer responds, hi, thank you. MLM rep says, I must mention, your background does pique some interest. My business associates are expanding in asset development, and we are currently considering a few selected sharp and ambitious individuals having skills in leadership and communication. Would this be of interest to you? Anti-MLMer says, is this for a multi-level marketing company? MLM rep says, what do you know about it? And the anti-MLMer, round of applause. This is an amazing response. So if anyone ever gets these messages from MLM reps, take notes on this response because it was just chef's kiss. But anyway, the anti-MLMer says, I know that according to the FTC and extensive research done by John M. Taylor, 99.6% of people in multi-level marketing make little to no money or even lose money. I know that these companies are very predatory, looking for students entering a limited job market, single mothers, people with very few friends, people in debt, etc. I'm very much anti-MLM, and I'd encourage you to look at the income disclosure statement of whatever company you're with whatever company you're with. Also, since you're not likely to take the stats that I present as a deterrent, I'd like to encourage you to keep track of the money that you spend and make. Good job. I love that. That's amazing. MLM reps sell an opportunity and a dream to people, and very, very few people achieve that dream, but they'll tell you that you can do it just like them. This system only works for the people that have loads of people under them. I wish nothing bad for you, but I do hope that you don't lose too much money and eventually understand the risk involved. If you look at the stats, you have a greater chance of winning at a casino in Vegas than being successful in this industry. And also, I'm not 18 as yet, so I won't be able to join. So the MLM rep responds, firstly, I would definitely commend you for your knowledge and boldness. However, this is not MLM. I'm not familiar with the organization, but I do partner with a direct sales company that has major benefits, not just financially, and that's from the business aspect of things. You also still have much to learn. But thank you for your openness. My business, however, still may be able to add value to you, your friend. You have some opinions about this rep, don't you? You're very anti-MLM, I know. But thank you for your openness. My business, however, still may be able to add value to you and your friend, maybe your family members in some way. We specialize in world-leading products in the areas of fitness, healthcare for men, women and children, skin and hygienic care, and so much more. And what I love about these products is that all are natural-based products. I would love to share more info with you if you are open to it. Do any of these categories pique your interest? And the anti-MLMer responds with, multi-level marketing is a subset of direct sales, and unless you're a PR manager looking to hire me as an influencer, I'm sure it's very similar to multi-level marketing. The MLM rep said, thank you for your time, dear. And yeah, so that was, and it says LinkedIn members, so assuming, and it also says LinkedIn member unable to receive messages. So it's probably that the MLM rep gave up and yeah, blocked this anti-MLMer because the anti-MLMer had amazing responses and just amazing. So if anyone ever sees these types of messages, take notes from what this anti-MLMer said. I thought that their responses were great. And you guys let me know what you think about all of this. I know that this is a shorter video, but I just wanted to bring awareness to the fact that these MLM reps and these MLM companies are now starting to engage on more of a professional network such as LinkedIn. I've gotten some DMs on LinkedIn and only one of them was promising, and it was the one that I told you guys about, the 9-to-5 that I actually really enjoyed, and it was an office job. But yeah, so I honestly have also not had that much luck with LinkedIn, but I have connected with a lot of great people who, that's always great because, oh, hey, I know this one person who, she might be great for this job. I was talking to her on LinkedIn through messages the other day, and I think she might be a great fit. So it can lead to something, and it is great to make connections, and networking is part of really any industry. So, and it's not just a term that is coined just for multi-level marketing companies. You are so talkative. You are so talkative today. My goodness. Before I close out this video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I do want to read off my patron and channel members because they have been so incredibly patient with me, and they have just been really great supporters. So I normally don't do this because I normally just put the graphic up on the screen. So I'm going to read off my patron and channel members, and anyone who does have a YouTube channel that is part of that, I will also say what their channel is. And if you do have a channel and I don't know that, leave it in the comment section below and I will put it in the description box. If I remember, the patrons and channel members that also have their own channels, I will put it in the description box as well. But anyway, Dainty, Tuesday the 13th, Maro, Stephanie, Joey, Jen, Kat Benson from Unlock Nutrition here on YouTube. Kat also just had a baby back in November, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to you, Kat. We are bump buddies, or were bump buddies. Now we have babies. But anyway, Shonda, Savvy from Savvy Writes Books. Shout out to Savvy. Savvy is currently learning Polish, and might I say that it is highly impressive how much Polish that Savvy has learned, but I did just want to give that little shout out. Kim and Joseph. Then on to the channel members. We have Ozzy Trady, Kaylee Ann, Katrina, Mickey84, Stephanie, Emily, Saber, Elizabeth, Sarah, Miss Mary, Amanda MC, who also has an anti-MLM channel. Amanda MC is the name of the channel. And Mindy Lynn, who also has a YouTube channel, but she deals with more of Scientology and things like that. So I will leave everyone's information in the description box. If I don't, someone call me out in the comment section below, because I do love to shout out my fellow content creators. And yeah, so I think that is all that I have for you guys today. We are going to be moving shortly, so I'm going to try my best to upload a few more videos, maybe even pre-film and pre-edit. I don't know how well that's going to go because, like I said in my last video, I don't really have much help with her right now because my husband is getting everything ready for the house. So the original plan was that while I was going to film, he was going to watch her. But like I said in my last video, the house kind of it all happened very fast, and everything's been very chaotic. So I'm going to try my best to upload more content, possibly try to pre-film and pre-edit. But for those of you who have stuck around, I want to say thank you so much. And thank you so much for understanding that these last few months have been a little bit hard to upload. Along with that, it's been a little difficult. I took a break from social media. I wrote all about it on my blog and on my social media channels and everything, or platforms, I mean. And yeah, because things were starting to get a bit too much for me, and I just needed to focus on my family, myself, and just creating content, because I miss making content. I loved making content, and I loved interacting with you guys. So hopefully I'll be able to have some time to interact with you guys in the comment section below. So yes, I have rambled, tangent, multiple ones. I'm so sorry. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye!